Got a ton of knives to trade or sell today, and we're gonna do our whole collections because we've had them for a while, and it's time that we get some new ones. So yeah.
All right. First one, Cold Steel Voyager XL. It's got some scratches on the blade there.
Comes with an extra pocket clip
For lefties. Some paint's coming off the pocket clip, but it works just fine. It's in pretty good condition.
Okay, this was one of my first Spydercos, my Spyderco Super Leaf. I reprofiled the edge on it, so yeah, we've got some scratches. You can kind of tell right there, if I can get it to focus. Yeah, and that's for trade. I don't know how many years old it is. It's like 2 or 3, but it's pretty. The G10's pretty worn down, but it's still a great knife.
So we got a Pocket Bushman. It's also, this was a user. It's pretty worn, beat up, but it works just fine. Locks up solid.
Spyderco Endura. Spyderco Endura 4. VG10 steel, but there's an issue, and apparently this happens with a lot of Spydercos. But we did something to hyperextend the lock, and so you don't have to push down on the lock, something like that. But this is brand new. I've never used it hard. Well, I used it hard once, and I was batoning wood, and something happened, but the lock still functions, and it holds it back quite a bit, so it's EDC worthy, I guess.
We got 2 Doug Ritters, CRKT, RSK MK5s. This one's got the original lanyard sheath, and the blade is pretty scratched up, but I can take those out.
There's another one. It's the sheath is a little scratched, and something's lifting off. I haven't used it that much, so on the blade, but there's still some scratches. They're pretty good knives though. Maybe. Yeah.
It doesn't matter. Just don't take extra time.
Well, we got time.
Got this Victorinox with this pattern on it, and has a pocket clip that I put on. It's got pretty good retention, and the blade is convexed, so it cuts really well.
Spyderco Delica 4. This is also brand new. I've had it in my EDC for a month. No scratches on the blade. It's a little dirty though. But this is mint condition. Except the pocket clip, I guess, got a few scratches, but that's it.
Got a Spyderco Manix 2XL. It's all it's just dirty, but it's got some scratches on it from sharpening. Locks up solid. G10's pretty worn down. Works just fine.
Got another Manix here. Manix 2 lightweight. Translucent blue. It's got, okay, it's a really dirty blade. I'm gonna hurry and clean it.
Gotta clean all these off.
Do another knife.
Here's a user Kershaw Storm. This thing is pretty beat up, but you just stonewash the blade and sharpen it, it'll be fine. It's dirty. It works well. Still super smooth. You just gotta stonewash the blade or something.
Back to this. I cleaned up the blade on it. There's some scratches if you get it right, like right there by the bug. There's some scratches, but it's a really good knife. No blade play, no wear. The pocket clip is really tight. Good retention. So
Yeah, we got boxes for most of these, so if you want to trade or buy them, just ask if we have a box, because we got them for most of them. Here's a Rat 1. Polished blade. Mirror polished edge. Lockup is at about 75%. Other than that, it's pretty much brand new.
Got an old timer something, but this was like my first knife, and yeah, I've never really used it. I've put it in my pocket a few times, so the coating on that brass is coming off, but it's a good knife.
Here's just a cheap Schrade Primos. It's got some scratches on the blade. It was used, and I put this pattern in the G10. It's also missing a pocket clip screw, but it works fine.
Why?
Because that one's just needs help.
Yeah.
Here's a Kershaw Chill. The G10 was worn down when it came, but I got this a while back, and it's not spring assisted, but it's got some pretty good, I guess if you know how to do it pretty good, flips right out. There's a few scratches on the G10. Pocket clip's really tight, and there's a few scratches on the blade. You can see right there. Well, that's it.
Here's a Boker subcom and a Boker Plus subcom in AUS 8. The pink one. It's brand new. It'd be good for girlfriend.
Here's a coldsteel micro recon 1, and this stuff on the FRN will come off. Right there, it'll come off, but it's just a little dirty. We tried putting a pocket clip on it and drilling it with the diamond bit right there in the back, and all you can see is that, but there's no hole there. So it's some pretty tough FRN.
It barely went in.
There on the spine, there's some paint chips. Few scratches on the blade, just a little dirty again. And there's a problem with the pocket clip. Sometimes you can't really get it down because the spring kinks or something. But it's a good keychain knife.
This is just a fake Spyderco spin, but it's a good EDC knife if you can get it sharp.
Great box opener.
It locks up solid and comes out fast. So
Kershaw chive. We got. Do you still have yours? We got 2 of these, black and silver, black and stone washed, not silver. But it's pretty loose because I need to Loctite the screws, and I'll Loctite them before I send them out if anyone buys it. But super fast, really good EDC, canned onion, pretty good.
here's a Cabela's Gerber fixed blade. It's really nice. 420 HC. It's got a choil so you can choke up. Great for hunting, and rubber grips. Made in the US, because I know a lot of you care about that.
I don't know what to do. Just do this. we got 2 of these, Leatherman Surge, and they both come with attachments of a saw and a file, and they both come with cases.
Black and silver.
They're 440C or HC.
HC.
420HC.
Or something like that. But they're brand new, literally. You got the black one from graduation a few weeks ago, and then this one I just picked up at Sportsman's. So those are pretty new.
And here's just the K-Bar Zombie neck knife, whatever it's called.
Here's a little butterfly knife. It's
FT Tactical.
FT Tactical something. It's alright.
It's 440C, and if you know how to flip one, it flips pretty good. It's also got a bottle opener on it. So,
The bug.
here's a Spyderco Ladybug. Pretty much brand new. It's got some small scratches at the tip. It's just dirty, but it's pretty much brand new.
Bought it at Sportsman's, and then put on my keychain for about a week, and then never used it again. It's a good knife, though.
VG10, made in Japan. You all know.
Let's do the birds. We got 2 of these birds.
One of them's brand new. The other one's a user. It's got some scratches on it. This one's brand new, but it has a few scratches towards the bottom. This one, you can put as much pressure on the spine as you want, and it won't fail. But as soon as it has some, like an impact, it'll fail. But it's still good for EDC. ACR 13 MOV. These are discontinued.
They're not the titanium frame lock ones. We got Spyderco mini or Benchmade mini on, so I don't know what's at Spyderco. But the axis lock,
Yeah, when you do that, it locks in.
it's pretty solid if you do that. But if you're just opening it, it's got quite a bit of blade play. But
You all know axis locks. A lot of them have blade play, but
I use this knife a lot, and it's got some scratches on the pocket clip, but some grind that Benchmade does, you can't really see scratches. You can see the grind scratches, but that's it, and it's pretty sharp.
here's a SOG Flash 1. It's pretty much brand new. It's just dirty. I reprofiled the edge, but other than that, it's pretty much brand new.
Benchmade mini griptilian. This one locks up pretty solid.
It's the 555. If you flick it open, it locks up with no blade play, but if you just open it manually, it has a little bit.
This is a discontinued blade.
It's the 555 with a half flat grind instead of a hollow on the new 555s.
Was the pocket clip used to be black?
Yeah, I took the paint off the pocket clip too.
See, inside it's still black, but
It's got a few little scratches from EDC, but nothing serious. Here's a handmade little neck knife. It's a leather sheath. It's got good retention. It's 440C with this pattern. Pretty cool pattern on it and a mirror polished edge. It's a handmade custom neck knife.
we have a CRKT Yigo. It's pretty weird opening. You have to push down and out to open it, but I've had this knife for quite a long time.
That was like your first good brand name knife, I guess.
There might be, actually no, there's no scratch. Oh yeah, there's some scratches on the tip of the blade, but
It's hard to scratch bead blasted, so that should be good.
the lock's pretty engaged. So
Here's a customized Tenacious polished blade, mirror polished edge. There's a skull carved into the G10 handle, and it's got a lanyard. So
We got 2 more of those.
yeah, 2 more Tenaciouses. Locks up at about 50%. It's a great EDC knife.
CRKT M21. I almost cut my toe off with this. Came pretty close. The serrations have little issues, but we pretty much fixed them. There's something over there. But I got some jam on the blade. I'll clean that for you before I send it. It's got double action locks.
The auto locks system.
But yeah, this is a pretty good knife.
This is a cheap charade. Pretty much trade for anything. It's got custom serrations on it. I will literally trade this for anything. It's smooth.
Did you do this one?
No.
This is a pack or a kiss.
It's a slip kiss.
This is CRKT slip kiss.
That's brand new.
Brand new. There's like no scratches. This is like out of the box.
Here's just a fixed blade. I can't remember. Oh yeah, it's a Ruco fixed blade. 440A, brand new. Good first hunting knife. Real leather sheath.
We have another fixed blade. It's a Buck Packlight Skinner, but I forgot it.
Here's a little EDC deal. Courtesy of John.
Leatherman Squirt
It's got
PS4.
A used PS4 squirt. All the tools on it are pretty used, but it's gonna happen with a Leatherman. Pretty much brand new Spyderco bug.
Still got some scratches though.
Yeah, from sharpening.
Downgrade, John.
And the best for last.
We got a Spyderco Chaparral. This is brand new. Picked it up at Blade HQ a few weeks ago. I carry it, so there's no scratches in the carbon fiber that I can see. Usually lockbacks don't lock up solid, but something happened with this, and this is solid. This is a bank here, and the only scratches is on the pocket clip on the corners, so it's pretty mint condition.
This is pretty much a brand new Spyderco Sage 1. It's got a polished blade, no scratches on this side. On this side there's some small scratches towards the tip. You can't really see them though. But it's pretty much brand new. It's also got a nice edge on it. Locks up really early. So pretty much brand new. And then last is the Spyderco Manix 2 in CPM S30V with the hollow grind. It's never been used or carried. It's perfect condition. I just sharpened it once. Works perfectly, super smooth. Oh, I almost dropped it. And it also comes with a full flat grind CTS BD1 blade. So you can turn it into a flat grind Manix. So yeah.
We got a few more, but that one is titanium coated something, but
I'll pretty much trade that for anything too. It's a good EDC knife.
that's
It's a Franklin Mint cutlery knife just for
show.
Just for looks. It's plated in 14 karat gold. It's got a pretty cool blade. This is just for display. It's nice and heavy. pretty sweet. It's brand new.
And then we got just
A bunch of cheapos.
Yeah, these are all packaged. This is just a Husky razor blade, a piece of junk, something. We got a buck on here. A little multi-tool. It's missing a flashlight. The Cabela's multi-tool. This one actually has a spring in the pliers, so that comes in handy. I don't think there's a flashlight in this one. No flashlight. Rabbit skinner.
Wave modded.
Yeah, and put a wave on it. Works awesome. Sheffield something, but this locks up really solid. Last time I checked. That's pretty new. And a Winchester had 3 of these, but we did some destruction tests and they held up pretty good. It actually bent the back lock before it failed. Prototype CRKT auto something. And I have 3 of these. This is the biggest one. The middle one's at my house, and then
Those are Sanren moves.
and this is our gem here.
This is the gem of the collection. Ridge Runner.
Really, it holds up pretty good.
How long is this video?
20 minutes and 10 seconds.
Oh, that's not that long.
But we have knives. We have boxes for all these except the cheapos. Do you have a box for that?
Yeah.
Anything you don't have? Yeah, we have a box for all these. So, and if you're looking for a different knife that we don't have in here, chances are we know where to get one from a buddy or something, because we're all into knives. But yeah, these are all for trade or buys.
Just make offers if you want to buy them. But we're mostly looking for trades. I'm looking for Emerson's, Spyderco's, and Benchmades mostly right now.
Just anything, just start saying. But yeah,
Just any offers you have. Put them in the comments or PMs. And yeah.